All right, Donnie Johnson is in this place, and Donnie Johnson is rolling with
I'm Coach Lisa.
Coach Lisa and Donnie Johnson. We're being consistent and committed to what we said we was going to do on the 28th of December. We said we were going to do 7 lives. We was going to make it happen, and we're doing it because we're starting off the year with a bang. And if we understand how these things called resolutions work, if you do them in the first part of the year, chances are really good you're going to accomplish those goals and accomplish those feats. So we're here to share with you some things that we know are going to work for us and our goals and dream aspiration in this season, in this year, to get our year started off in a bang. How about you, lady? What you got to say?
Sounds great. I'm so excited to be here in studio with you today. It's awesome. And we are just here to share and encourage with everyone out there to go for your dreams and make sure whatever those resolutions are, we're here to help you stay on track.
Yeah, we were talking about the things we were going to talk about and what we wanted to share, and we decided that we were going to bring to you things that we're going to do to make this thing happen in this year. And we know that when you are solid with someone and you want to accomplish some goals and dreams and aspirations, it's possible to you want to have a coach. You want to have a mentor, and she's been really helpful in these last 7 days to accomplish some of the things that we said we wanted to do. So we're going to just share with you a few things that we're going to use to accomplish some of these goals and dreams and aspirations that we have to open and close deals that affect the public as a whole.
Yes.
Watch out now.
Watch out there.
You want to give them something? Or you want me to give them
Well, I
something?
was just going to say that having a coach for me has been so instrumental in my life and helping me to take my life to new and higher levels. So I'm just excited to be here with Johnny and Johnny.
Donnie.
Donnie.
Who's Johnny?
Oh, you don't even want to talk
Johnny.
about who Johnny is.
As long as it ain't Johnny Walker.
No.
All right, we good then.
I'm excited to be here today to just help everyone to just take their goals to the next level.
Cool. You know what's so amazing about what me and you have going on right now is that we've never really met each other before, but what we did decide to do was that we wanted to have a platform where we could encourage people and just let them know that it's possible to do whatever it is you want. But in the process of doing that, understand something that behavioral change can sometimes be very hard. And what we had to understand in the beginning of this was that, okay, how are we going to do this? We was far, far away, and we decided we're just going to do it. We're going to make errors. There's going to be some things that may go wrong. That's okay. Sometimes you get a flat, get out and fix it, man. Fix the thing. So we're here to fix it. So it's going to be, one of the things I want to say first, that it's going to be some things that may go wrong and may not work quite right, but don't let that stop your plan. Remember, you got to have a huge, big why.
Yes. And don't be afraid of the process. And I think that's one of the things, and we talked about this for the last 6 days, is we're striving for progression and not perfection. So don't be afraid to start wherever you are, right, Donnie?
Yeah, absolutely correct. And you know, one of the most important things, Miss Bright, is that me and you are making ourselves accountable for what we're doing now, and we've been blessed to be in this incredible studio, Studio 11. In the place to be. We went from just doing some Zooms on the phone and sharing it with you guys to actually having a studio. And you know how that manifested? Because we believed it was going to happen. We had no idea it was going to happen like this, but it's manifesting like this. So the encouragement that I'm getting from her and she's getting from me is that this is really possible to do. So whatever your why is, look at that why and make that why become a part of you and you become a part of that why.
And make sure it's a big why,
Ooh.
right?
Huh.
We don't want it a little why. We want to make sure it's a big why. We want to impact lots of people, and we want you to impact lots of people too. And so we're here today to share some things about the big goals that you've set for 2022.
You said, I want to hear some of the ones that you got cracking. Just a few of them. You got to tell all of them because I don't want to tell everybody everything because you might have them people out there that might be not wanting you to have some things. You understand me? So I'm telling everything, but what are some of you going to do?
Well, one of the main things that I want to do is to continue to evolve and grow. And one of the bigger things that I had was I want to be the healthiest as possible this year. So I already have a health and wellness plan and process, but now I want to take it to a whole nother level. And so that's what I'm really focusing in on now, is taking my health and wellness to another level. And then secondly, helping transform entrepreneurs all over the world.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's pretty lofty aspirations you have there. But see, what happens when you have lofty aspirations like that is as you're going towards those right there, something may happen and you don't quite get there like you said. Don't let that bother you. Take a back seat. Get what? Locked and loaded. Get a redo. Do it over. Start over. But remember, it's about a 90% chance you're going to accomplish and complete your goals, and you start in the month of January, and that's exactly what we're doing. So one of my main things I want to do, I want to open and close deals that affect the public as a whole. See how big that goal is? See how big that resolution is? That means there's a whole lot of spaces that I can have to fill in the blanks, but the why is so huge.
Yeah.
So huge, I got to step up and swing. And I'm going to need valuable people to be around me and swing. I'm around a valuable gentleman right now who's helping me to swing a bat. And I'm at the bat, right? I'm in the batter's box, you understand me? And I'm swinging. And he's helping me get on base. See, we're getting on base. I haven't came in home yet, but we're getting on base. And I like the fact we're getting on base right now.
And I think it's important that we're in the game.
Playing.
Because we can't make our goals unless we're actively working on our journey. So whatever it is, we have to put it in motion. We have to start. Don't worry about how it looks to other people. Make sure you stay in the game. And then after that, give it all you got.
Stay in the game. But, on every team, you need a coach, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And so what do you do exactly? I'm sorry, what?
So I help entrepreneurs to take their lives, their business to the next level, increase that clarity, and to have more momentum. And most of all, you ready? Have more harmony in your work-life balance.
And that's a beautiful position to be in for any human being that's out there tuning in. Hey, if you'd like to comment or if you want to get on and give us a comment, you're more than welcome to join us right now. We're having a bunch of fun. You having fun?
I'm having
some fun, right?
Yes.
At first I thought it was going to be work. On the 28th, when we started in December, I'm like, this is going to be work. We got to get these shows. Where we get this content from? The content's going to come because it comes. The content that we have right now, what we started on the 28th of December, is all about some tenets for success and abundance and accomplishing some of the goals that we have right now. We have some short-term goals, really cool, but those lofty goals are going to keep us right in that space we want to occupy.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And one of the things we did was when we set the goal, we actually made it a priority. Because I was already busy when I made this commitment. It wasn't like I was sitting around doing nothing. I was totally busy. But one of the things that I decided to do was to be intentional and to make it a priority. And whenever you set those goals, it's important for us to make it a priority.
Yeah, it's sincere. I appreciate your sincerity and the fact you're prioritizing. You know what was interesting is that when we first started these, they were kind of rocky. I couldn't get the thing. I couldn't get the Zoom to work right. I couldn't get nothing to go right. And most people would have turned right at that moment and ran away. Hid, didn't want to tell nobody they did it, just erase it. I'm not erasing nothing. You guys are getting everything that we've ever done relevant and raw, live and in your face. And you know why we're going to do it that way? So we can look back at the end of next year and then come back and say, wow, look at how they've grown. Look at what they've done. Look at all that abundance and stuff. Look at all the people that lives they've changed and who they encouraged and empowered just from their words. Just not because we're better than anybody, but just because we're out there trying. We're stepping out there. We're not jumping in the water with a big toe. Yeah. Man, I'm getting submerged with water, man. Living water, too. That's a good word.
Living water.
Living water.
It's about that courage. And that's one of my mantras for 2022 is to be fearless, to be courageous, to get out there and do it no matter what.
In spite of?
Yes.
I heard her say no matter what.
No matter what.
We're going to do it no matter what. So we're in a very good position, and you can see the energy is on hot up in this. It's getting hot in here.
Hey.
So take off. No, don't take that off. But what you might want to do, is put that thing on paper. So one of the things I want to share with you right here, I want to say that I would like to have my steps further from my disappointments and my bad habits. I would like to have my steps move further than walk closer to my goal. I say that because the further I get away from that, the better I am at accomplishing my goals. Example. So this motivational, inspirational orator that I'm becoming right now, I have to walk in that direction, but I got to walk away from doubt. I got to walk away from indecision. I got to walk away from procrastination. I got to walk away from negative comments. I say to myself, because now I'm getting closer to attaining that goal. I'm walking away from something and I'm walking to something. Is there anything that you're walking away from?
Woo! am I walking away from? I'm walking away from the fear of allowing people to see me start. I have been such a perfectionist, and I've always wanted things to be a certain way that it was always difficult for me to get started and really show people what I was doing. I would start, but I kept retooling it, trying to wait until it was perfect before I put it out. And this journey has taught me, no, just do it anyway and just put it out there. And so that's one of the reasons why I haven't taken the videos down from my page either, because I'm okay with people seeing me start today. And there was a time where I wasn't okay with that, but I'm okay now because I know that's how you make progress and that's how you get better.
Man, that's a good word. That's a good word, man. So what we're doing here and what we really want to accomplish here is just showing by example how having resolutions or goals or aspirations is working for us right now as we're on our way to attaining that big, lofty goal that both of us have. And, our goals are pretty much in the same space. I'm going to do the Real Don Media Podcast experience. And then she has things that she want to do. You want to share some of that stuff you got going on? Some of those big whys?
Yeah, well, actually, I have a master class coming up January 13th. And it is about being fearless, it's being encouraged, and it's also about just being extraordinary. And it's moving away from your fears and being more courageous and keeping yourself encouraged and not just striving just to do it, but to strive to be extraordinary. So that's what I'm doing, and that's going to be on Bright Moments for You, and it'll be on Thursday, January 13th.
Oh, look at that. See, she's making it happen. But you see what she just did? She just spoke what's going to happen long before it does. I'm sure she's probably set it all up. So one of the keys going to open the door for us is that we stay consistent in what we say we're going to do. What's going to help is that we stay accountable for what we say we're going to do. You're probably going to hear a lot of these words over and over again because they're so impactful in making a difference. Accountability is so incredible because that's something that only you can answer the question to. Only you can answer that question, Ms. Bright.
No, I get it. And here's the thing, though, too. You never know who's watching you.
Man.
And you never know who needs that example, who needs that encouragement. And if they see you doing it and just dragging along your fears, just saying, I'm going to do it anyway, then hopefully our mission is that you'll be motivated to do the exact same thing. Yeah, that's a really negative mindset. I can't do it. Oh, no.
It hurts. It's too early.
And it is sometimes uncomfortable.
Very much so.
Do it anyway.
Very much so uncomfortable. I know that I was a little uncomfortable, but I knew that I needed someone to stand with me and say, hey, it's going to be all right. What time we doing it? We're doing it at 7 o'clock. All right, bet. I'll be there at 6. And so that's been happening for us, man. And I think that God does everything for a particular reason. This is one of the things that he's putting together so that we can share with the masses how incredible human beings on this planet are. And everybody needs just a little bit of encouragement every now and then. We got some incredibly great great content coming for you in the year to come. Yeah, I said it incredibly. It's a new word. We're going to patent that thing. We're going to coin that term. It's going to be an NFT. How about that?
You heard it first here.
So that's where we're going to go. That's the direction that we're going to approach. So that's a really cool space to occupy.
Awesome. What's next?
Let's see. You know what's going to happen? You have to prove to yourself that you are really going to be that person.
Ooh.
Have you proven to yourself, have you proven to yourself you're going to be that person?
It's a daily journey for me on that one because I have huge visions and I have to constantly remind myself who I am. And I have to remind myself I'm worthy because sometimes I think I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough this. I don't have enough that. But I am enough. Say it with me. I am enough. You're enough to get started. You're enough to accomplish anything you want to do. And so I think it is so important that we remind ourselves that we are enough.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to stir the drink. I don't know what you do up in your spot, but I stir the drink all up. I mix it all up real good. See what I just did? I just spoke life into my situation. Even though that may not be true from your perspective, I believe it in my spirit, man. And my spirit, man, said I can do all things through who strengthens me. Absolutely. And I move with that mantra. Even on them days when it ain't looking so good, I find something to be grateful for. I find something. I can breathe today. I can see today. I got water, hot water today. I got a little gas today. I'm in a great space today. I get to do another live today. And I was on the roll, huh? Cool, yeah.
I was
but
joining in.
I see that. I see it. Next time I'm gonna let you join in. But so that's where we are. We're excited about the direction that this is going. It's going to eventually turn into a podcast. It's going to be YouTube. It's going to be Instagram Live. But this is called Getting the Kinks Out and the Bugs. We in Studio 11.
Hey, hey.
11 is a significant
It's
number.
a very significant number.
Significant number. You Mastering 11 Tenets for Success. The 11 Tenets to Change Your Life. It's one of these great books that you read at the dinner table with your child. Did you hear me? I did say dinner table. See, the dinner table, most great conversations take place at the dinner table with your child. That's when the magic happens. When you're with your child, 13, 14, 15, and you're sitting at the table and you're going over some of this information with them. Really easy to read. 5 action steps at the back of each chapter. Yes, I'm hyping my book. www.donnieroyjohnson.com would be the website. Holla at your mans and them.
That's awesome. You know, that's so important because that was one of the things that I had to learn about being more present. Because, and for my entrepreneurs out there, if you are at the dinner table with your children, please make sure you're present, because there was a time I wasn't very present. And those are the days that you just cherish and the moments you can never get back. So it is so important. And to have some impactful reading and discussion items is the best, because it's those life lessons that's going to help your child lay a foundation for later. And so thank you, Donnie, for your contribution to the world.
Yeah, that's important to me. And being president, I have 2 little girls, man, and it's important that I'm present in their lives. Dahlia and Dacia, I love you guys very much. And this is simply an honor to be in a space like this so that you can leave something, some generational wealth for your family. We're also going to have some really, really cool opportunities we're going to be sharing with you as we go too, man. We got some really great things going on that's going to tremendously change your life and benefit your life. So I'm enjoying the space that we're occupying right now. I'm enjoying this platform. I'm enjoying being in Studio 11.
Yes.
It's all good, man. This is a really good place to be in, and I'm loving life right about right now, all early up in January.
Yes, kicking it off strong.
Yeah, cool. So Miss Bright,
Yes.
what are some of your do you have any midterm aspirations that you want to accomplish? I know the lofty ones. Anything in the middle that where you're going to get there and say, I'm going to congratulate myself for getting here. I'm going to treat myself to something nice. Is there a space that you want to occupy? I have one. I'll share it after you.
Share yours first.
Okay, so first, I told myself I wanted to encourage 1,500 people by sharing some books with them, and I wanted to do that maybe by July 4th. That goal accomplished, I was going to maybe put some money down on a really, really nice car for myself.
Nice.
But that's a middle goal to reward myself. So that means there's a lot of work for me to do. I don't call it work. It's going to be some learning opportunities. It's not work. It's called learning opportunities. See what I just did? I flipped it and changed it. It's not work. It's learning opportunities.
Awesome. Well, I would say mine is really developing a process. So I'm going to launch my membership site soon.
See?
And I'm working on my process because, again, I'm about that harmony with my work and life. And so as I add more things onto my plate, I need to figure out how to make it all work out. So along with the master class, it's also building the membership site so I can provide content and curriculum out to entrepreneurs so that they can be empowered on their journey.
That is so cool. That is great.
I'm excited about that.
Just for human beings to even say that, a lot of people are. I used to be afraid to say stuff like that.
Yeah.
What I was gonna do, because just the fact that I had to actually do something to get to that space. I had to put some energy in and some effort in to make it happen. So I'm enjoying myself, man. How we looking on time? We good on time?
Yeah.
We straight? It's a beautiful thing, man. Well, let's continue the show. So what I want to do now is, in the future, we want to start having you call in, give us some dialogue, give us some information on some content that you would like to hear, you would like to see, where you are in life. And then we want to hear some of the results of people that are getting some results for some of this content that we're putting out there. We're putting out a lot of valuable information for you. We're studying hard. We're watching. We're eager to listen, apt to learn. But most importantly, we're able to establish a warm and friendly rapport. Thus, ensuring some good communication, and we believe that we're doing that for you right now. We're extremely excited about what is taking place and where we are right now in our lives, and we want you to do the same. So make sure that you tap in and you tune in to the podcast show from Donnie Johnson and
Coach Lisa with
out,
Bright
man.
Moments.
Bright moments for you, baby.
Yes. Yeah, we just encourage you to drop us a note. Let us know how you're enjoying the show. Let us know what you'd like to hear more of. because we're here to share. I know for me, I work with entrepreneurs, and so I'm always empowering them. So if you're an entrepreneur, drop us a note. Let us know where your goals are for the year. And even if you're not, even if you're a more seasoned person, right?
Huh? Seasoned.
Just seasoned a little bit.
Yeah.
Then drop a note. I was just sharing with Donnie. I was over celebrating one of my clients' birthday, and she's 77.
Whoa.
And yes, I coach a 77-year-old who has a business and who's extremely talented, and she's fired up on her journey.
Fired up. Because I was in the space, like I kept talking about, I want to inspire people that are over 55. I want to get them hype. I want to get them hot. I want to show them by example that's not too late. I started construction at 55. I lift 3,000 to 4,000 to 5,000 pounds in a day. Whoa, I want to stay in that space. And now she just let me realize that, okay, it might be possible to stay in that space, Donnie, but don't stay there forever. But do what you got to do. Show by example. Lead from the front. And then you show them that they don't have to give up on life. Don't count yourself out. Ever, never do that. She has a coaching business she's going to get you excited about life again. We're going to get you back on track with your diet, whatever it is you want to do, with your relationships, with your kids. Anything is possible. So just tune in, keep rolling with us, and let's do this together, man. We're standing with you, and you're going to stand with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what we are, baby.
Okay.
All right.
All right, now.
Cool. So anything else you want to comment on?
I just want to thank you very much for inviting me here on your platform. It is just an honor to be here.
It's an honor
to share with the people, and so I'm just happy.
Cool. Yeah, man. It's great to be here with you for the first time doing a podcast, our live together.
Yes.
Which is incredible for me too. So it's a rewarding experience for me. Always find someone who you can do something with. Roll with them. Don't try to be the one hogging the stage the whole time, and do what you got to do, because there's a lot of talented people I know out there that are in the process of doing their thing. So reach out to Donnie Johnson, and Donnie Johnson will help you get your platform lifted too. Cool?
Sounds great.
All right, this is your man, Donnie Johnson. So we're going to do our thing. We got 7 in.
Yes.
We did 7. The goal was to do 7, and we did 7. So we said once we do about 11, we get to 11, we should be really tight and have a nice platform. We came from just using the camera to the Zoom to a full-fledged studio. Look at that. Making it happen. I'm good.
All right, now I'm good too.
All right,
this is your girl, Coach Lisa. Follow me on Bright Moments, the number 4, the letter U.
This is your guy, Donnie Johnson, www.DonnieRoyJohnson.com. All right? All right.
Peace and blessings.
And love. We out.